Today we're talking about surviving. People without food can't survive. People without food, children without food, can't learn. Kids are coming into school and they're hungry and they're obviously malnourished. Women are carrying children malnourished. The babies arrive and they don't have the strength and the health to survive childhood diseases.
In the past, these indigenous people were very affected by the political changes, especially the 36-year civil war in Guatemala. Their communities suffered social and family structure breakdowns. Many people in the area had to flee to Mexico for safety. There was a loss and a disintegration of collective knowledge and experience that had been passed down to them by their ancestors.
I'm Frances Dixon. I'm the president of Adopt a Village in Guatemala, and we're a nonprofit organization that has come into its 20th year. We have completed many projects throughout those years to help empower the Mayan people, primarily refugees who come back from the Civil War after spending more than a decade in Mexico.
Now that the Maya have returned to Guatemala, it's necessary to help them start restructuring their cultural identity and the very makeup of their society. We have to help them get back their survival abilities. In the Mayan Center, organic farming is a course of study that helps the different communities restore their societal makeup. Through this education, the people are not only getting back some of what they had lost, but they're learning the art of sustainable living. In this institution, the key focus is to look for sustainable options for ways to live and survive. Options that can improve their quality of life.
At our Mayan Center for Education and Development, we take in selected indigenous students from surrounding villages that have no possibility of improving or getting a better education. We look for students who have a keen desire to go back into their villages to help their families and help their community members. This unique educational center has been designed to take our education to those villages through our students. This kind of education is not available anywhere in this region. We have made it available through our desire to help empower the Maya of Guatemala.
Here at the Mayan Center, students are learning how to survive by growing their own food. They go out to many communities to teach the people how to grow their own food so they can feed their families.
I'm John Jevons, Director of Ecology Action. For the last 40 years, I've been doing biologically intensive food raising and discovered some really exciting things. This method produces higher yields with a fraction of the water, organic fertilizer, and energy inputs to enable people locally with locally available materials to raise all of their own food.
I studied biologically intensive food raising at Ecology Action with John Jevons in Willits, California. Our school and community programs here are based on this method. Now I am collaborating and advising the Mayan Center on our organic cultivation and all that relates to the production of food. All of this is organic in form. We do not use chemicals or pesticides. With organic gardening, food can be produced in a sustainable manner. Organic farming is much more sustainable than conventional farming. What we want is not just for the students to learn sustainable agriculture, but for the communities around the Mayan Center to learn as well, so that we can make a significant impact and improve the quality of life of the people who live in communities around the educational center.
Families can't afford to buy food here. The food costs have skyrocketed to the point that some families eat only every other day. People cannot afford to buy seeds. Much of the land is depleted, burned out by use of fertilizers. They must construct their own soil. They must sow their seeds. They must save their seeds. And we know bringing food and sustenance and sustainability to the people of this region of Guatemala is possible.
The Mayan Center students, more than anyone, are going to be promoters of the knowledge that they receive here, and they're going to bring this to their communities.
The goal of Adopt a Village in Guatemala is to provide the resources and training to help empower the Maya. Our firm belief is respecting the dignity of the Maya. We respect their knowledge, their experiences, and what we most of all want to do is create conditions in which they can help themselves and build their own lives, so that they can pass along those survivor skills from generation to generation. So it's not just education for one student, it's the type of education that can transform a village.
Doña Francis, te venimos a cantar, hoy por ser un lindo día que las cumplas muy feliz. Buenos días, Doña Francis.